Hello, this is Faith at Catholic Unschooling Coach, and I'm just going to do a quick video just to sort of update what we've been doing lately. Um, let's see, what have we been doing lately? I'm just taking a break from being out in the garden. I'm prepping my veggie beds and doing stuff like that, and I'm not used to it. I'm not used to the weeding and the shoveling, so I'm taking a break. But trying to think of what I've been doing with the 5-year-old. It's been really nice because I've started watching my grandson, who's 18 months, just starting to talk. I mean, he's said a few words, but his vocabulary is really expanding, and that breaks up the long day. And so it's just Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday usually. And so that's fun for the 5-year-old. And he gets to be big brother, and he has someone to play with. Although, there's an age difference there, and he's not used to playing with little kids, so sometimes there's a little bit of tension, but it's good for him. It's good for him. So that's been nice. And I've sort of set up my living room as kind of a little preschool area, as well as the family room was already like that, but now I've made the living room also. So we have two rooms that we go back and forth playing in. And it warmed up a couple weeks ago, and we got outside, and they both absolutely love sidewalk chalk. And so the minute we get out there, they want to color all over the driveway. And then inevitably we get out a bike or a scooter or the stroller. I have a little push car that the 18-month-old can sit in. It's falling apart. It's really old, but so we go for a walk, or we just play in the driveway and kick a ball around and practice. 5-year-old practices throwing baskets. So that's been nice. But then it got really cold and rainy, so we haven't been able to go out. And this is the first really nice day. It's up to 60 degrees and it's sunny. So it's nice out. Spring is coming, yay. But anyway, on Friday, I had a meeting with my church, with the group I'm in my church. I'm on the Creation Care team. And there was nobody to watch the 5-year-old. I wasn't watching the 18-month-old. But nobody, my son was at the dentist, my other son was in a class, my husband was working. And so what I did was I got some stuff that I had hidden in my closet. And I got this trick from my mother. My mother did this just because she always thought you should have a couple little gifts or something on hand in case somebody's birthday came up or somebody got sick and you wanted to give them something to, make them feel better or whatever. It was always good to have a few extra cards on hand and a few little gifts on hand. So she would usually have like a card game or maybe a scarf and hat set, or some sort of little board game or something like that. That's what she would tend to keep on her closet. And I started doing it to strew. So if I see something on sale or I'm looking through something and I see something that I think, that might, be something good to have for later on when you need to pull it out when you're really bored, or, you need something new to distract the 5-year-old with. That's what I did. Now, I was letting him play on the Switch, which is my son's gaming thing. And I would let him do that in the morning because, for one thing, it would let me wake up a little bit. But also, he would just be on it for maybe 15, 20 minutes, and then he would get off and play. But gradually, he started getting on it longer and longer and longer until he would just get up and want to be on that Switch. And then my rule is you can't have screen until afternoon. So then he'd always be saying, is it afternoon yet? Is it afternoon yet? And I'd be like, no, not yet. But he was starting to be on the Switch, and it was making him not want to play with the 18-month-old. So I said to his mother, I'm going to make a new rule. No Switch in the morning, no screen whatsoever, because he's not playing anymore. He's not playing with the kids, or he's not using his imagination, playing with toys or whatever. He just wants to be on this Switch. So we made that change, and the first day was difficult, but it was so much healthier for him. He started playing again. He started interacting with the 18-month-old again. his mood elevated. He got more cooperative. He was just happier. He was just a happier child. I firmly believe that too much screen really throws kids off. So I'm glad that I did that and that I stuck with it. But I didn't want to let him get on screen while I was in this meeting on Friday. So I went to my closet and said, what did I get? Do I have anything here that I can pull out? And I did. And they were both really, really successful. So I had gotten him these blocks, these geometric blocks. Now my kids had these for years. We had the same set for all 5 kids. And they're really fun geometric blocks, and I highly recommend. You probably can get some secondhand, but I bought these from Lakeshore Learning Resources. This Lakeshore, because I'm gonna have them here for when my grandkids come over. They're just a good thing to have, and then you can pass them on to other kids eventually. So I bought these new. I bought a big set of them because you can never have enough, and it came with these kind of boards, and he loved it. He got so into it, and then when my son came home from the dentist, he wanted him to play with him. So they were doing these, and he got so into it. So it was really a hit. I mean, so a lot of times things aren't hits, but so you have to remember when they are. And so this was a win. And he kept playing with it off and on, and I'm just going to keep it in a little station in the study, or in the family room. So that was my first hit. And then the second one, this I got from Lakeshore. I think I ordered both of these from Lakeshore, but I got this matching reading kit, and these are really, if you just want to play reading games, these are really nice. We did short A, but they've got short A, short E, short I, short O, short U, and then mixed. And what you do is, so it's like, feels like sandpaper there. So they touch each one and make a sound, and then you blend it, map, say quick. And so you put that down, and then once you sounded it out, you find the little matching picture. And so it's a matching game. He loved it. He read 10 words. So I told him, you're a reader, and he was just so tickled. He's like, I'm a reader. Because he did. He read 10 words. So this is a great little, now where did this come from? This is a great little game. And I had similar things with my kids, not this exact thing, but I had similar. And they really are fun. And the kids can play them over and over again. To review. I don't know where this went. So anyway, so those are my 2 hits, 2 things that I pulled out and I strewed, and I'm really glad that I did. It was rewarding. I think this is going to really help him with his reading. And then another thing, we've been doing this handwriting. And he's not that into handwriting. He really isn't. He went through a phase where he was really kind of rejecting it. But I just have him do 5, because he's 5 years old. So I said, try to do 5 letters. And sometimes he gets really into it and he wants to do even more than 5. Like here. And, he's not great at it, but he's getting there. He's getting there. Ours were hard. He didn't do more than 5 R's. But he's almost done. Like, he's done T. So now wait, we did U. Where's U? U might be just down on the desk downstairs somewhere. So he's just got U, V. I got to recite my U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So he's almost done. So I said, when you're done with this, maybe you can start on this. And this is such a sweet little book. This Universal Publishing is not, I don't think it's your typical, where did I get this from? I don't think it's the typical handwriting, but I recommend it. It's, let me see if I can find, it's www, I'll put the link below, .upub.net/Catholic. And I found about this handwriting series because I was in the Aquinas Learning, I'm pretty sure that's where it was, co-op. But it's First of all, it pretty much imitates the same way that this one that I got from, where did I get this from? I don't remember. But it's pretty much the same handwriting technique. But it has these fun little exercises in it that they can do too. Matching the letters to the sounds. So there's a little bit of phonics there. And then one thing that he really likes is mazes. So it's got mazes in there. So it's got, it's just black and white, but it also has a lot of Bible stuff and, references to Jesus and that in church. And that's nice, especially because right now he really loves Jesus. He's so sweet, 5 years old, so sweet and innocent. And we've been reading, for the second time, we've been reading through this, which I really don't like the illustrations. And honestly, some of the selections of the stories and the way they tell it, I might have done it differently. But, he's now really familiar. This is our second time through. So he's now getting really familiar with Bible stories. And I might go on to a more advanced Bible next time. But he goes, I want to hear the Bible. I want to hear the Bible. I want to learn about Jesus. So because he's in that sort of mood right now, he really liked this idea that he'd get to learn about Jesus. So we're going to start that as soon as he's done with this. So that would be good. And the other thing that we're doing that's fun is we've been reading this book from the library, Old Mother West Wind. I might have mentioned this before. I read this to my kids. We had a little picnic in the living room one rainy, raw day when we couldn't go out. I made some of these gluten-free corn dogs, frozen corn dogs. I made those, and we had some those little Halo mandarin oranges, and what else did we have? To bring out crackers or something. I can't remember what else I brought up. But anyway, that's what we had for. Oh no, we made brownies. We made brownies as this. I know it's Lent, but he's 5. And so we had this picnic in the living room. He brought out all the stuffed animals. And I read him a few chapters of this. So we're almost done with this, but he's really been enjoying it. And I highly recommend this book to read aloud to kids. Old Mother West Wind by Thornton W. Burgess, illustrated by Michael Haig. And I think I want to buy it. I think I want to own this. Because it was really successful with my kids, and it's really successful with him. So I think that means it's a winner. So that's just me recapping what we've been doing lately. I want to get him gardening with me, and we're gonna, since the weather's gonna be better, we'll be out and about more, so that'll be good. So anyway, so things are going pretty well, and we are still pulling out the games and playing with them. But they were kind of a lifesaver during the really bleak month of February when the days were so long and we could not, we would just sit there twiddling our thumbs looking at each other. It was hard. But anyway, so I hope you are doing well. I noticed I got a couple more people who subscribe, so that's great. And if you want to spread the word about this channel, if you find it helpful, please feel free to do that. And, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're finding learning, even though it's learning at home and unschooling or being relaxed is challenging, but it's deeply, deeply rewarding. And, you always have to kind of, delve into your creative juices or whatever to try and keep things light and interesting and, gentle, joyous, all those things, fun to explore. So anyway, so I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a blessed Lent. I can't believe Lent's almost over. That's crazy. But anyway, and we finally started going back to Mass, which has been such a wonderful thing, because we didn't go for a long time. We were watching the live stream, but now we're going back to Mass, and it's so much better, so much better. So anyway, God bless and happy learning. Bye-bye.